Welcome back, V-Gabbers. Today, we are playing a game that requires no introduction, and by that I mean I could not be arsed to come up with a good introduction for a game with this much prestige. That's right, today we are playing Sonic Adventure 2. We're actually playing the HD remake on the PlayStation 3. Matt originally played this on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
I originally played it on the GameCube with Battle.
I've never played this game at all.
Paul's never played it at all because he doesn't play games.
I don't. No, I do. I play some games.
Okay, I believe you.
I play plenty of games.
Yeah,
I
like
play.
Mario.
I play Until Dawn. I play Life is Strange. I play all the Telltale hot games from them.
Lots of Mario Kart. Speed runs it.
Oh yeah, you know it.
One of the. I mean, he doesn't play it for very long anymore because
Well, I don't need to. I'm speedrunning it.
exactly. One of the big
Jesus.
draws with Sonic Adventure 2 is the light side and the dark side story, which allows a lot of people to play as just the great Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman, as it's told nowadays, for the first time ever.
So which is it?
In stunning 3D. This time we're going to be playing the hero story. As far as the Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Eggman thing, I believe it was actually like a Japanese type deal where he was Eggman pretty much the whole time, and then he was Robotnik for a while, and then starting in Sonic Adventure 1, he was Dr. Eggman.
Because Eggman just sounds so gross, and I don't like that at all. Robotnik sounds actually kind of cool.
He's shaped like an egg,
Yeah.
so it kind of makes sense, but he also does like make robots that pretty much just destroy nature.
Okay, all right.
So that's where we're at. We're gonna start off with the hero story here. We're starting this at the very beginning because this has just some of the greatest cutscenes of all time, and we're gonna try to not talk too much over it.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog.
Right, like this is
Over.
Precious cargo there.
right. For what reason Sonic was arrested, I'm not entirely sure.
Took everybody out.
But
Whoa.
he's out of there. It starts with some high octane stuff. Boy, and all that attitude.
The sass.
He's like, I love running better. And then he fucking snowboards off of a part of a helicopter down the streets of
It's a wry smile that he gave to the
San
camera
Francisco.
there. Very meta. What
Oh,
year
yeah.
is this game?
Oh man, that's the question of the hour. I want to say it was 2002.
I think the first one was 99.
Oh, check this out.
Was it, or was it 2000? Or no, you're right, because it was a launch title for the Dreamcast, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody absolutely loves the City Escape song. Crush 40. Everybody.
You know what? I think I have played this before.
Oh yeah, you have.
I think I have, yeah.
I think most people probably have. Oh, I really flubbed that. I'm a little bit
You blew
rusty.
it.
I used to play this game absolutely religiously. The GameCube did not have the largest library of games, but it did have Sonic. So one of the cool things here was the partnership with Soaps Grind Shoes, if you remember that. So this introduced Sonic being able to grind on rails.
Okay.
Which, I mean, as far as I know, that's been used in pretty much every Sonic game since,
Pretty hot.
for better or worse. And there's a lot of things that you can get
He
further
just
on in the
uses
game,
his shoes?
like items. Yeah, like you just use your shoes. But there's like a bounce power up that you get later that makes it easier to attach to rails because you can just hard fall like directly onto them.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't believe I missed that jump.
What is it, San Francisco?
Yeah, yep. It's very heavily based off of San Francisco. And they've got some great, like, advertisements here.
You can touch future.
You can touch future. 10 item box expo.
Okay.
They've got a nice little Nights into Dreams reference here, which I think is supposed to be like it's a resort, Nights the hotel.
Okay.
And you'll notice I'm picking up like little test tubes almost. We've got, I thought that there was Chow in Space 2 coming soon.
Coming too soon.
Coming too soon. I don't even the
It's
20
it's Chow in Space 2 coming soon.
the 2015 C Special Edition. Playing Sonic Adventure 2 is habit forming.
I think that says.
Don't turn
I
on.
think that's 2-disc. But
Is that it?
2-disc special
2
edition.
discs. Yeah, no, that makes more sense.
All right, get out of here. What are we
But
doing
I'm, taking in the scenery,
here? Yeah.
as they say.
You can touch future.
You can touch future. I'm also a lot more accustomed to the GameCube controller when playing this, like specifically the octagonal little shape of the what is it? The freaking joystick.
How are the controls?
They're sharp. So what we've got here is a Chow box, and this little key, we're going to get into this a little bit, brings you to the Chow Garden, which is something that is painfully missed in modern day iterations of the Sonic franchise. And I think that's probably one of the things most people would want to see out of the upcoming Sonic Forces, but I mean, we'll see.
Sonic Team giving us something that people want.
I mean, they're still giving us Sonic, which some people want. Oh, I'm dying here.
What do people want out of Sonic?
Fast.
Yeah, like they want it to be fast. I think most. Holy moly!
Wow.
Rings.
I can't even believe this.
How far? Oh, it's not.
Yeah, they want rings. They want like a blue hedgehog. They want them to go fast, and pretty much I think they pretty much unanimously just want Sonic Adventure 3, which some could argue after Sonic 06 that'll probably maybe never happen.
Do people want it to go back to 2D or?
Yeah, I mean we're getting Sonic Mania
Oh, okay, that's
pretty
what that-
soon, which is a 2D Sonic.
Okay.
I can't believe I keep missing that jump. But yeah,
Sonic.
there's a lot that people want out of Sonic that maybe they haven't been seeing so much. But there's a lot left that Sega could do to make this. Holy crap! This is a lot easier when you're
Gotta
like,
grind
playing through
fast.
it right. Gotta grind it all. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be like the basic.
Oh, jeez.
I can't even. Maybe this game isn't quite.
Oh,
holding
boy.
up the way I remember it. Yeah, this is like.
Hello, Crash
this is one of the
Bandicoot.
major initial set pieces is being followed around by this big truck.
Gun.
Yeah. Yep. They're something. They've got a name,
Jeez.
but they are really after Sonic. One of the great things is that it's like you can kind of like slow down and he won't really. Like,
He
can
slows down with
he
you?
can hit you, but he does
What the
also
hell?
like slow down with you. He's pretty gracious.
I noticed
I think
the
if I
cars
come,
on the
if
side
I
of the
come to a
street.
complete stop, he will like completely mow me over. But he also gives me a substantial speed boost.
The cars on the side of the road were reacting way quicker
Yeah,
than they should have been.
Like they're getting absolutely torn apart, like before they even get hit. 0 rings, man. I'm gonna E rank this. Like no,
That's just because you slowed down at the
I
end
did
like
terrible
that.
Yeah, I mean, well, I also had 0 rings. Yeah, maybe if I didn't get hit, I would have been better. But I was missing a lot there. The fact that I even died, I mean, I'm rusty.
Well, it's understandable.
So we're gonna take a quick little trip into the Chow Garden.
KO?
which- I think it's Chow.
I don't know. It's Latin for chaos, isn't it? Or to add
Well,
chaos?
It's
Well,
a,
and that gets into the Sonic lore too, because Chaos is
Chaos is
a
a real
very major point of Sonic.
for Sonic Adventure at least.
I just schooled you on Sonic lore, Garrett. How do you feel about that?
I mean, you didn't.
I
You-
did.
You were talking about something else.
That's not Chow. That's got to be KO. I don't know how to pronounce the Latin word. Maybe it is Chow. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that it's Chow.
Leave in the comments. Just affirm that I'm right.
So basically, you start out with these eggs, and from these eggs hatch little dudes that you can basically just have as like Tamagotchis. The way that you hatch it will alter its face. So like this one, I just rubbed,
Ooh.
like shook him around a little bit, and he's got these wide eyes.
So this is where all that fan fiction is coming from.
This is where, yep,
Gotcha.
Gary the Chow.
In the Dreamcast, they had VMU support for this, but I never took advantage of it.
What is that?
The memory.
The
card.
virtual memory unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys
That had its own
were hatched
screen
with
and
the
buttons.
exact same face. Yeah, it did. It had its own screen and buttons. It was a thing.
It was ahead of its time.
This was originally, you could hook up like your Game Boy Advance to it as well and utilize the Game Link cable, or the GameCube to Game Boy Link cable.
Are
And
those
that was a cool little thing. But these little test tubes that I've been grabbing here throughout the actual like level that I just played will power up their stats.
Okay.
And there's basically 2 different mini games that you can play with the Chow. One of them is a race, and the other one is karate. And basically, leveling up these stats will make them better in either of those, or both in some instances.
It's a strange system to level up. There's a bunch of test tubes right there, and you just bring them over. That's
Yep.
it. That's all you have to do.
There's
That's all the work.
also animals that you find in the world, which I didn't pick up any in this level. But with those, it will alter the physical appearance of your Chow. So, like, say you pick up like a boar, it'll give it like boar legs, or it could give it like a boar tusks. And it'll also level up multiple stats at one time. So it's beneficial, but you also have to worry about making your Chow look like a dingus.
Okay.
You can shake these trees
Get some Wumpa fruit.
and get some Wumpa fruit. And with that, boy, the axis is inverted on this. And you can feed it to them, and that'll raise their stamina.
Little Tamagotchis.
Yeah, they're like little Tamagotchis. And sometimes, like, if they get smart enough, they'll put stuff on their head. Like, I can try to give this to him, and he's just going to throw it away. But if he was smart, he'd put it on his head, and that would just be like his little hat.
That's pretty smart thinking right there.
Right. Just throw that eggshell out.
Egghead.
But this is something that I think a lot of people want to see. Like, it's a great little thing to have added in, if for no other reason than just people want it. I don't really know that it would take that much effort. Like, they don't have to do anything to it. Like, just keep it the same Chow Garden, because people liked the interactivity of Sonic Adventure 2's at least. I think Sonic Adventure 1 had slightly less going on for it, but they wouldn't need to add much to make people happy with this. You can access the games from here. We can take a look at a quick one. I'm going to get my ass handed to me, but I don't even have Chow Karate yet. Okay.
What about race?
So we'll do a race just to see like how it goes. There's not going to be any sort of hope. It's not very interactive at all. Basically, you're just watching it. You can blow like a horn that will make it like speed up for a quick amount of time.
Is this supposed to be a bicep flexing
What's that?
Looks like
in
a.
a race?
No, it's a shrimp actually.
So you see, we've got multiple different Chow varieties here. You can see some of them have like different colors and, well, slightly different colors, but as you raise them, you can change their color based on how you treat them,
Well, the one that's differently colored is looking confused there.
and with various characters. Like if you're very nice to a Chow with dark characters, then it will turn darker, and if you're very nice to it with a light character, then it will turn brighter.
Okay.
And then it's also based on
That one's angry.
the items that you give it. Yeah, we've got some real determined dudes.
I love that revolver.
Oh yeah, that's Omo Chow.
Oh, this just looks gross.
Yeah, it's not super under any regards, but it is.
No need for fast in a Sonic game.
It's something, right? And we just get to sit here. We get to sit.
You're
here
not
and
even
really,
doing. Oh,
yeah, right.
boy.
Like I'm not touching anything. If I do something, I can cheer it on, and that will use up some stamina. But I also have to be careful because I have to save my stamina throughout like the entire race because it goes down naturally as well. But considering I've leveled up 0 of my stats aside from power, this is not going to go well.
Can you name the chows?
I think that is a thing, yeah.
Okay.
I think you can take it to like a name guy or something.
I would definitely give these chows like horse names. And
Like,
I'd probably
like
take them,
Winning Spirit.
yeah, probably have some totally legal gambling.
Yeah.
Spirit of the Wild. Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Spirit.
Breath of the Spirit.
Wolf gift.
Wolf
Crabs.
gift.
Oh,
Crabs.
Chaos bringing up the back. Bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
We could probably just name them bringing up the rear. Oh, that's entirely a swimming race. So as you go further, there's multiple sections of races, which, I mean, I wasn't standing a chance in this period, so I'm not gonna get any sort of anything for this, but it's whatever. To show just generally what it is, that's what we got.
It's interesting.
Yeah, people really got into it, and there's a definite strategy because you can breed Chow as well, and their child will inherit stats from both parents.
More fanfic stuff I can see.
Well, it's all legit. It's all
Fuel
canon.
for it.
It's a part of the game.
Well,
right.
fuel for it.
Right. Like you can make a Chow that looks vaguely like Shadow, and you can make a Chow that looks vaguely like Sonic.
Can Sonic get pregnant in this?
Make them boink each other. Well, Sonic Chow could.
Oh.
This isn't Sonic Dreams Collection.
Births out donuts
Was that a thing?
and tails.
That was actually a thing? Sonic could get pregnant at some point?
Well,
That
in
was-
Sonic Dreams Collection, there was this bit where like you force feed Sonic.
What?
Yeah, it was a very
It's,
dangerous
Yeah.
fan
It-
game.
Yeah. You guys can look at that on your own.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
afraid what that will bring up. I know DeviantArt will probably pop up immediately.
We're not doing any of that here. So this is probably one of my. I'm not a huge fan of these boss battles and how the camera works, mostly because of these like super sharp rotations.
Looks
Like
rough.
as you get close to anything, just having the camera just entirely centered on the enemy at all times. Like I guess it's a good idea in some way, shape, or form, just not. I just don't think the implementation is entirely there. And it's also probably too many hits. I'd be happy if it were just 3, but I think this one goes on for 4, even 5.
You already got him halfway down.
Yeah. Yep. They aren't all entirely. They're not very tough, I don't think.
Plus, it's the first boss fight of the game.
Yeah. I think some of the levels get way more arduous than like the. Alright, well,
You gotcha.
he
I don't
did.
think any of the boss fights in this were nearly as difficult as some of the ones in the first Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
Those
the
were
friggin-
almost borderline frustrating.
The egg
Unfair.
dragon.
Yeah.
Get a load of this. He just.
Get
he
my
would,
load.
He would absolutely just destroy you with missile after missile.
And the platforming segments of that paper boss battle were not the best either.
Yeah, definitely not.
Got him.
Because it's basically just like 2 rows of standable ground that was being taken away from you. It was not fantastic. But which one of you guys wants to play next?
What's next? Tails level?
I believe it's a Tails level, yeah.
Matt, you can take
I can
that.
get through a Tails level.
Okay. Let's let Matt see if he can get through Tails level.
A jewel containing the ultimate power.
I always think that's really weird when he says the Chaos Emerald. Like,
Aren't there
There's-
like multiple ones?
yeah, yep. There's 7? 7. I think it's 7. It's either 7 or 8.
Has that always been part of the lore? Or did they introduce it in one of the games?
Chaos Emeralds were
Chaos
always
Emeralds have been
insane.
around.
Always.
Yeah, they've been around since day 1. Turns you into Supersonic. Or if you're Shadow, then you use it to like warp out of the place.
Chaos Soda.
I think a lot of people at the time weren't super sold on Sonic's brand new spiffy shoes, brought to you by Soaps. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge
I
fan.
mean, they
of
look
them
like they're
personally.
Velcro.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they look great.
I know there were certain people that were very upset about his arms changing color to blue.
Yeah,
I guess
that was
a big deal.
later. That was later on. That's Sonic Boom. Oh, it's a Knuckles level.
Oh God.
Oh,
You just don't know
I think the Tails level must be after this then. But they're fighting over the Master Emerald, which I think is used as a... If I remember this correctly, my Sonic lore is not what it used to be. I think that it contains the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Maybe it negates like the power of them or something.
Doesn't the Echidna race like guard that particular?
Yeah. If not the Echidna race, then definitely Knuckles' family or like his tribe.
I just remember the whole princess segment, the first one.
Yeah, that was a
a
big deal in the first one. But you think that it wouldn't her face after that thing just gets shattered.
Yeah.
I just can't believe you punch a gem just absolutely to smithereens.
That's what happened? He wasn't even
yep.
near
he
it.
was like flying by and that thing just got destroyed.
I thought that Robotnik squeezed it too hard on accident. It
Was that
burst.
it? I missed it.
I don't know.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me.
Girl, Rogue or Rouge? Rogue? I think it's Rogue.
How's it spelled?
R-O-U-G-E?
That's Rouge, isn't it?
I
think that it's...
tomato.
it might
Rogue
be-
is R-O-G-U-E. Right?
It might be pronounced multiple. I feel like I've heard it pronounced both ways.
Dealer's choice.
Pretty commonly. So
God, what is this?
Knuckles levels are something else.
They're definitely my least favorite.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Basically, you're put in sort of like a small open map, and you have to find 3 shards of the Master Emerald in order to progress further in the game.
I forget where all those.
And they can, well, there's multiple locations. Like, it's not always going to be the same 3 emeralds in the same 3 spots. Yeah, I think that there's like 6 or 7 different hiding spots for them per level, and it alternates. You can use the computers to get clues as to where they're located, and that's a huge help. You can only get, I think you can use 3 clues per emerald, and I think one of the big gripes is that you can only look, like the radar will only show you for 1 emerald at a time, and I think that the Sonic Adventure 1 would show you, like in real time, like how close you are to any emerald that you're looking for. People were mad.
This looks awful.
It's, yeah, I mean, really the redeeming quality of these levels, arguably the only redeeming quality of these levels, are the just absolute meme cringe-worthy rap tracks that are all about Knuckles' life as the protector of the Master Emerald.
Nice.
And his family.
God, this camera though.
Yeah, it really works against you the entire time. You can feel free. I'm not going to judge you if you want to look at one of those computers and get a hint. Like,
Yeah, I just.
in all reality, anything to get us out of a Knuckle level quicker.
Yeah, at this point, dancing rocks.
Okay, so it's got to be somewhere around that wind tube. Plus, I think it was yellow before you crossed that threshold. Like, you went into the south side
I was having
area.
a real hard time.
It's close.
Close. Nice.
Okay, yeah, that had everything to do with dancing rocks.
Yeah.
Yep. Great. Bastard.
What is that?
It's just
DeLorean?
it's a gun robot. Did you already get the Chaos Key in this?
Yeah.
We'll probably just skip right over the Chow World stuff in this. Or at least after this level. You don't have to look at that a whole bunch of times. We're not
Horse rolling knife.
Sure does.
Wow, great. It's like when you go to a party and people ask why you're so quiet. Hey, lonely guy, why are you so lonely?
What's up with that guy just standing there in the corner?
Because he's got nothing. He's got nothing else.
Yeah, they put that statue away from all the rest.
He was built this way. He didn't ask to be lonely.
There's his head, right?
I think it had its head.
I thought it said something about his head.
Oh, did it?
I think so.
I
don't know.
quit. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, heck.
And he can't punch in the air. Just drill down. Get him.
Nope.
I think if you fly into him, that counts as a punch. It's got to be in one of those boxes.
Nice.
All right, jamming.
You done did it.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of this level.
To be completely honest, though, any game that lets you glide is pretty alright in my book. I love gliding.
Yeah, I would really like if they had like a Knuckles type level thing where you had the ability to glide and you weren't just looking for the Master Emerald.
Yeah.
Because that just...
Maybe it would be better if they gave him like a small spin-off to where they could focus completely on, you know, the mechanics of it instead of one
That'd be
Sonic game
fun.
with like 8 playable characters where they all have different ways of getting around, so it kind of is lackluster.
Yeah, that would be... That sounds bad.
Yeah?
It sounds like they definitely shouldn't have made a game like that in 2006.
Yeah.
He's gonna get sliced to shit.
Made it.
How'd you live?
Oh,
Oh geez,
This
I
entire
wonder
level.
what that could be.
God. Oh.
Look at that last PC there. Oh. Usually those third clues will basically like spell it out for you.
This is just insanity.
Yeah.
It gives me a headache to play.
Yeah.
I think one of my biggest gripes with this is that his gliding and like his controls don't feel bad. It's just the camera is so stubborn.
Yeah.
It takes away from the experience.
Do you control the camera?
You can. but
Sort of. It really does what it wants.
Okay.
On the square building instead.
That was the least helpful third clue I've ever seen. You know those arrows aren't actually pointing towards it. There's no way.
What arrows?
There were those blocks. They were pointed out in distinct
Oh.
arrow shapes.
I didn't even realize that.
Oh my god.
I'm looking for the square building.
You're probably in it right now. Yes, like right there. Matt just picked up a dragon, and he already had a peacock. You can give that to your Chow, and it will alter their physical appearance and
Okay.
give them stats in multiple areas. And then if I remember correctly, like the different colored backgrounds behind the animals indicates like how much of a boost they're gonna get. Like that dragon had a yellow one, so that gives you like a really good boost in whatever areas it builds you up in. It was really pretty in depth. Like it was a good system. I don't know why they quit doing. I bet it's on top of it. I don't know why they quit doing Chow
It's not
Garden.
even a building. That's just a.
It's a square building.
Thank God that's over.
Wow.
I got to play the shittiest fucking part of the game.
Well, there's like a whole bunch more of those levels. At least you weren't doing the one in space.
Oh,
That sucked.
God. How do I get E rank?
You didn't find them fast enough, and you didn't get any rings except for 34.
I'm sorry, Mr. Zero Rings.
Yeah, well, try getting hit by a gun truck, a giant gun truck that takes up all the lanes plus the parking lanes. Tell me how many rings you have left
I don't know.
over.
You were doing some dancing with the devil there.
I was trying to. I was showing. I was proving a point.
Could have got the A though.
If you just want to like walk in and back, unless it's really, yeah,
Yeah, I'm on the sticks now, by the way.
yeah. We switched it over to Paul.
Paul's got the paddle.
Yeah, that's
Paddle,
right.
paddle Paul. So
Prison
you get
Island.
to play the Tails level.
Fun stuff.
Which these probably had the largest overhaul from Sonic Adventure 1 to Sonic Adventure 2. In Sonic Adventure 1, all of Tails' levels were racing Sonic to the end of the level, and some guy at Sega was probably like, Yeah, this shit doesn't make sense. Tails can't beat Sonic anywhere because he's rolling around at the speed of sound, and Tails is a fucking two-tailed fox.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, Tails would take a lot more shortcuts
Right.
and can fly.
But, I mean, how many shortcuts can you really take that beats out somebody taking, you know,
what was that,
the quick route
That level in the ruins.
being in the speed of sound?
With the windmills, and there's that tornado.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good level.
It was, and it had a great remix of a song from Sonic 3D Blast. I know what you're talking about. I wish I could remember what that was. We should play Sonic 3D Blast one of these days.
No, 3D Blast is good. Played that on Saturn.
Saturn?
Yeah, I did not play that on Genesis.
I have it on Genesis. Never beat it. That game gets
No,
tough.
that game is hard.
Except for the parts where you're getting the Chaos Emeralds. Like, that part's ridiculous. So, Paul, basically what you've got going on, I'm going to explain a little bit of the controls to you because you've never played this before. Basically, if you hold... Gosh, I want to say the B button because it's GameCube, but I think it's the X now. You'll have, like, your little laser beam out. And when you lock onto him, then that's supposed to fire a beam in his general direction. Otherwise, you can keep mashing X and you'll fire straight shots. And if you get close to him while you're mashing X, then you'll have like an extendo punch thing.
Neck and neck here.
Just punch him. Just punch him. There you go.
Okay.
So you've got that, and then we're also gonna let you play through like the actual level preceding that, because that's it's what this is all about.
How do I make fly?
Tails doesn't fly in this one, I
push
thought.
jump 2 times, and you can hover
Oh, that's right.
for a short period in your tornado mech.
I'll let you go, but the next
I'm
time
not
you
totally sure why they decided to go in this angle, other than to make Dr. Eggman have
I did
something.
do it.
to
What
do
were you
with
doing
this.
the whole time? Standing around?
Just hanging out, being like, Sonic, let me hang out with you, please. I love Sonic. He's my boy waifu.
Oh, husbando, I think.
Husbando.
Why do I know that?
Is that a real thing?
That's a
Is
real
that
thing.
canon?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's canon.
I didn't know.
Well, if you see gaming.
What?
It's a Britney Spears reference. An old one. That's a real deep cut here.
You
Hot
must be
takes.
Sonic. That's the rest of the joke.
Great. Thanks for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
So,
All right, so I'm just in
you're-
the mech the whole time.
Yeah, yep. You're just going to be a mech the entire time, and you just pretty much run through and shoot the shit out of everything.
Welcome to World of Hell.
Right. Yep, that's... Yes. Except for there's not really like a whole lot of challenge other than some platforming areas with bad camera.
Okay, yeah, the camera kind of sucks, but...
I think some of the platforming is almost easier than Tails segments because he is so much slower.
Sometimes, but sometimes when the camera's trying to rotate while you're already gliding and then it alters your
Yeah.
controls,
You gotta kill
that
all
really
of
sucks. Yeah, you gotta kill that other guy behind that gate. Normally, yeah, like I'll typically just mash the gun button and then if there's anything that I really need to pay attention to, then I will at that point. But for the most part, I'm good.
Oh boy.
This is also a real interesting area, or a real interesting development in Sonic, because this is, like, rings kind of affect you, and you lose health, but as you collect rings, you gain health, and you actually have a health bar, and it's not just 2-hit deaths.
Okay, I was
Which is-
wondering what the point of the rings would be if I just have a health bar at the bottom.
Yeah, it helps refill your energy, but then it also, like, you can grab health packs to also refill your energy. And it's different.
Oh, damn it, I did it
Holy
again.
moly. Yeah,
Touchy.
this camera angle is bad.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my, really?
Yeah, I'm going forward and he turns to the right.
Just jump. You have to jump.
That was ridiculous.
Yes, I would say it.
I
is.
pressed forward exactly. I mean, 3 times. Come on. I wouldn't mess up 3 times.
Right. Yeah, unless you were like real bad.
Yeah.
Babby's first Sonic.
This isn't-
Yeah, pretty
this
much.
isn't Mario Kart.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
I know.
That's your own fault, to be honest.
I'm not even going to get into it.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't speedrun it.
I don't speedrun it.
Oh, all right.
I do not.
Cleared Toad's Highway in
Proof.
less than 3 seconds.
Yeah, right. It's Toad's Turnpike, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that because I don't speedrun it.
I also don't play Mario Kart 64.
Toad's Turnpike, I think, is
64 is great.
It's an 8.
I think it's an 8,
Yeah.
yeah. A remixed version that's
Better.
way better, yeah. So that's a well, I mean, it's a game. It's a good Mario Kart game.
All right.
Certainly better than 64.
Sure.
That white guy just like disappears. He does some like weird stuff. I'm not totally sure what his purpose is because I think that he still drops like regular test tubes, but he might give you like bonus points.
Bonus tubes?
No, bonus points. Not even tubes. I don't even think you use points for anything in this game. Any rings that you do collect in the levels, you will also.
He just dropped right down on top of me. That wasn't even fair. How do you dodge?
Like
I believe
getting out
it's
of the way.
triangle.
Haha.
Yeah, if you press triangle at the right moment before the attack lands.
Yeah,
it'll
there'll
do
be like
counter.
a quick time prompt.
But I hear the game's much better if you just play on hard difficulty and turn the prompts off.
Yeah, that's true.
Open up.
There's probably another enemy in this
Well,
room.
they
that
should
you're
be
not
like
seeing.
shooting at me or something so I can tell.
No, they're gonna keep it hidden from you, so you can't find it. But they are just gonna like change the camera
Here
angle
it
so you
is.
can see him now. But as I was saying, you can all the rings that you collect in each of the action stages, as they call it, will transfer into the Chow world, and you can
Okay.
actually buy items with rings.
Got a lot of tubes there.
Yep, you can only hold a finite amount of them. I think it's like 12 or 14 or 15. There's some amount that you can hold.
Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Yeah, I
C
mean,
rank.
wow.
I did it.
Paul's doing the best.
I did it. Got an emergency. Yeah, that was Tails' level.
This tells his level. And now we've got Amy breaking into a government prison to rescue Sonic.
Have no fear.
But we're not going to be playing any more of that. You guys are going to have to see it for yourself. This has been our look at Sonic Adventure 2.
Well,
Honestly, I've bought this game so long ago. I've got no idea. It probably shouldn't be any more than like 15 or 20 bucks on the PlayStation
I think
3
it's
store.
$9.99.
If it's $9.99, go pick it up. You get a laugh. You'll have a gaff. It'll be a good time.
hedgehog,
It really doesn't seem as bad as some of the other Sonic titles.
No,
honestly.
definitely not.
married.
Look at his swagger.
Yeah, he's got a lot of swagger, a lot of attitude. And
Gotta
she's
get
freeing him
swag.
from prison, and he's still gonna be like, I don't even like girls. I'm just hanging out.
Came here with Dr.
And he's just gonna run off. F that, man. Look at me. I've got hip hop hand gestures.
Did you write that?
But there's yeah, it's a good game. Take a look at it. If you like it, cool. Right? If you don't, then whatever. I didn't tell you to buy it.
Take a peek.
Said you could. But that's gonna be it for us. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Really doesn't seem that bad, except for the Knuckles part.